Alright, welcome back to Starsector. So we have one more mission to do here before we go back to Glacia, and that is going to be to take care of this in the Hypersil system. The cat is going crazy. I've played with the cat. I've played with the cat so much today, and he is still going nuts. His sister has played with him too, still going nuts. Doesn't make a difference, he's always just going crazy. Shall we just transverse jump? I think we shall. Let's go. Anyway, I got some good news. We have settled in on a house that we're gonna buy. It's out in the middle of nowhere, but it's the right price, and hey, we'll get to have a house. That's good news for me. And so we'll eventually be moving out of the place we're staying in now. Adjusting the volume just a little bit there. So yeah, like I said, hopefully, I'm just watching these. Okay. But it does mean that, yeah, yet again, there's more just interruptions in my personal life. I've been working on other stuff in my free time too, which I made a video for my subscribers for, because I don't make I don't make very much content for people who are members of the channel, even though there's only 2 of them. So I thought I'll make a video finally, just for members. So I did that. And we are wildly off course. Turn the transponder on. Okay, let's take care of this last story mission. Sethin. Let's go ahead and stop at Sethin real quick. What do you need? Decline. That is not a good price. How's our fleet looking? Got some Devastator cannons, that's good. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Rockets, nothing I'm interested in. I'm not super into what this guy has at the moment. Any other changes I want to make on anything? I'm okay with the Hephaestus guns, but I'm just okay with them. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. We're good enough for now. Okay, let's get on out of here. Oh yeah, and I switched you to Graviton. This could probably change to something better. I just don't know what yet. Anyway. Anything here to buy that I would be interested in? No. Okay, let's just go. Man, we move slow. Ooh. I would be interested in getting another phase ship. I don't have any in my fleet right now. Could be useful. Maybe I can get one at Sethin. Oops, that's not what I was interested in. That's the one. Nope. That one's close by. I think we're gonna not do any side missions just yet until we know what our next story missions are. Last episode was pretty dry. Arroyo, I would like to talk to you. Okay. Your comms officer connects you. Arroyo here. Who's talking to me? Arroyo looks you over as if examining a starship hull for scratches. He seems to find something he doesn't quite approve of in you. Who gave you my comms ID? I'm told you can help me solve a problem. Or Provost Anahita Baird. Of course. The Glacia Academy Endowment Fund. How could I forget? Here, he taps at something and your comms displays an incoming set of coordinates with the code of a landing beacon. Take a shuttle down. We can touch base about the fund. I'm sure Provost has exciting plans, and I want to hear all about them. He lifts his eyes upward for a moment and lowers them again directly at you, in person. Okay, visit Ray and Arroyo. Take a shuttle down. Leaving behind, blah. New range mountains. Your shuttle approaches an ellipsoid landing pad that appears to hang in the thin air over a gorge. A human and a robotic servant greet you placidly as you arrive and lead you inside to a grand parlor dome. I think you mean dome, in dark geometric style. Gold inlay gleams in onyx tabletops, and the polished granite floors set with tastefully patterned jewel-tone carpets placed slightly askew. The view from the flawless sweep of diamond matrix bay windows is, as Arroyo promised, spectacular. Blah, blah, blah. So Baird is calling in another installment. What will that be, Captain Justin Bailey? I need to break into the data vault of the Ministry of Technology Standards. As soon as you say it, a smile grows on his face. Finally, he slaps the onyx bar top one last time and puts his head in his hands. Give him a moment. He sighs and pours something from a crystal decanter into a glass, empties it. I mean, what would you pour it into? On the floor? To a deal that gets worse all the time, then pours another. He considers a moment, notices you, and tilts the decanter to offer you a drink. Have a drink. Arroyo pours another, passes you the tumbler, and clinks his glass into yours. Hard. And Anahita Baird, he shouts. If you get any pushback, if Gargoyle, let's see, I know someone who can do it. They're a pain in the ass, but this is key. They're crazy enough to do a job as stupid as the one you're proposing. A hacker called Gargoyle. The real one, not one of the wannabes. We've done business before. Here's the comms ID. Rayan pulls a data key from his pocket, waves it over his data pad, and after a couple taps, pushes it towards you. If you have any pushback, if Gargoyle throws a little tantrum, just give it back. It's all about the drama, but in the end, you're already in with a job as stupid as this. He holds a hand up, the details of which, by the way, you really did not need to tell me. The last thing I want is hegemony counter-int crawling all over my operation. Or worse, some vampire from the company board smelling blood. Can you tell me more about this Gargoyle? He gives you a look. No, who cares? Doesn't matter. Most of anything you'll hear about Gargoyle is made up, and half of that is true, so don't bother trying. He leans back, looking elsewhere, content to talk to himself some more. What's important is that Gargoyle always gets the job done. My theory is it's some kind of obsessive brain thing. He twirls a hand at his head to demonstrate, probably implanted a cyber mod the wrong way around and got an AI instead of a frontal lobe. Have fun with that one, he says with a smirk. What's Baird got on you anyway? What Baird's got is a good investment, and the longer she waits, he waves luxurious surroundings, the career of Roy on Arroyo, the more interest she'll collect. A shrug. It's done well enough for me. We all make deals to get ahead, and I've seen worse, done worse to others. Plus, I'm an asset now. You can't simply snuff an asset owned by a bigger player. He turns and stares directly at you. And you're an asset now, too. Hypothetical question, what's she got on you? He gives a cold smile. I hope you know. You've got what you need from Ray and Arroyo, and with no signal on his part that you can discern, his human and robot servants appear once more. I won't say it's been a pleasure, but if you ever have more credits than you know what to do with, or, a truly exceptional business opportunity, let's trade crypto keys now so you don't have to track space dust on my carpet again. He taps his data pad and offers it, and you perform the mundane ritual, which will ensure that anyone who wants to crack your mutual comms will at least have to put some effort into the task. Potential contact. Your shuttle reverses the previous route and takes you back into orbit. What else have we got? No. Yet. Well, they do have a scarab. Wow. No stealth. I could just custom build one, I suppose. That might be cheaper anyway. Let's take a look at my... what is he doing? Stupid cat. He's doing stuff to get my attention because he doesn't like that I'm doing this instead. I've given him so much attention. I have What? Really? I don't have any active contacts? No, surely I did. Did I lose all my contacts? Well, I'll develop this one. Okay. That's crazy. I thought I... Oh, okay. Let's see. I need to... find Gargoyle. How do I do this again? I forget. Port Say franchise in the Mayasura system. Okay, yeah. It's a totally different place. Alright, here we go. Flying around, just doing courier work. This cat, I swear to God. Here we go. D. Open the comm directory. Let's talk to Gargoyle. What a flamboyant look. As soon as you execute the command, only half a minute, blah blah blah. A long way of saying we talked to this guy. You were ready for me, Gargoyle says, too sweetly to be earnest, then turns to an imagined audience. The rocket jockey put together enough brains to deal with my little hello. Gargoyle bounces back from the camera and applauds for you. Well done. So you know who I am. Tell me, why did Rayan give you my number? More presents, bribes, begging? Did he finally get in trouble with that junta of puppeteering vampires he desperately wishes were his friends? On the run from the law and needs a rep wipe? Do you always make that face when you meet new people? I have a job for you. I was told you're the best. A job? No, Gargoyle gags theatrically. If I ever do a day of work, I want you to throw me out the airlock, then throw that airlock into a black hole. The hacker lounges back carelessly, but still listening, because you told me I'm the best, and I am. However, I'm not sure you really understand what it is I do. A hand studded with interface nodules, waves, and your display fills with news, clips, industrial shutdowns, suspected sabotage, databases hacked, political comms leaked, credits missing, ghost fleets continue. What I do, Gargoyle sits up again, looking serious at last, is magic. An institution, a polity, a warship, a fleet, the hegemony, the ludic church, the tritachyon mega-credit-sucking corporation. These are machines made of people, and these people don't understand their own machines. Or, a mock pandering tone, other people come to think of it. The oneness of these holy constructs is mass delusion. But I, Gargoyle taps a head-mounted data port, I understand, simply. A finger pokes at you from the display. Press there, then there. And the bubble pops. Push on the right place at the wrong time, and the mighty become a sad joke, a gust of wind, a fart of fancy, a flimsy shell that's cracked. Understand? Can you hack into the data vault of a hegemony ministry? I love it, Gargoyle shouts, sitting up. A glorious scheme, practically neon black. Which one? All of them at once? Visor and cybermod start flickering with activity. Hold on, just one, actually. You explain to Gargoyle the scope of the mission. You also explain in diplomatic terms, which avoid the implications of an employer-employee relationship, that Arroyo will be providing funding for the operation. As you talk, blah blah blah, from whatever you are actually saying, the visual chaos is somewhat distracting. Do you need some time? That might be tough. I'm going to need to pass some credits along to a couple friends for some special tricks. Do we go all out? Rayan is buying snacks. I think we do, yes. Here's how it's going to happen. I've got a friend who will make you a little package. It should be ready by the time you get to Nova Maxios in the magic system. Do you know it? You pick that up, then do your fancy flying and whatever else it takes to install it in the hegemony comms relay in the Atzland system. Installation should be easy. Any tech monkey working for you should be able to figure out which end goes where. The real trick comes after. Gotta break the hegemony crypto. That'll be yours truly, who's got a little trick I've been saving from a couple cycles ago. For just the right moment. Gargoyle holds cable trailing arms up in a premature display of triumph. It'll be glorious! Then sits back down. Right so. After you install the hack device on the comm relay, come back here and you can thank me personally when I hand you a copy of the decrypted data. And friend Rayan has my list of demands. A button tap. No. Another button tap. Near the main port ring of Nova Maxios, as well as a number of particular storage unit. It'll be there, Gargoyle says with a smile that seems to imply you're not in on a joke. Now I have a lot to do before this is ready, so go along. ComSec is going to completely blow its top when we pull this off. Haha! Gargoyle turns to another display. Attention focus cyber augments, flickering at an increasing rate as the comm line disconnects on you almost as an afterthought. The Kalachor archive. Go to Nova Maxios. Any other interesting things? Ooh. Oh, there's just a lot of people here. No. No. Cantus Den is in Nova Maxios. Regular force willing to perform a tactical... Nah, they're my friends. I need a stealth ship, but you guys don't have any, really? A gremlin is a... Is that really the best we're gonna do, is a gremlin? I'm looking for sensor profile. Sensor profile is 0. Alright, I guess we're gonna... Oh, here's one. An afflictor. It's a pirate afflictor, though. I mean... Honestly, the gremlin will be fine. I just need it for short term. Alright, Grems. Let's add... reduces sensor profile, which I probably don't actually need to worry about. I will take the safety overrides, unstable injector, insulated engine assembly. Let's see, what else can I get on here? Augmented drive field. Booyah. And then finally... anything else? That ought to do it. And then max capacitors. Alright. There we go. That's our ship. Now we need to go to Kalachor Archive. Anything here? We're still totally fine. Sure. Off we go. Okay. Let's fly around this storm, please. I hate the storms. You guys will see why I got the gremlin later. Oh, that would be good to do. Okay. Nothing here I'm interested in. Wait, what? Officer available for hire. Okay. Take a shuttle to visit Gargoyle's storage unit. You take it, leading ceilings low, old tubes, lights flicking, but the new Maxios are proud to make their blah blah blah. Continue. The address given to you by Gargoyle leads you to a rundown logistics ring that looks to be used mostly by failing tramp freighters and smugglers. You ask the young desk clerk where to find the unit number Gargoyle provided. Oh yes, you must be Captain R. Boring. The clerk squints at the desk terminal nervously. You log away this little joke from Gargoyle as you maintain impeccable professional composure. I was told you'd be arriving for your cargo just a few minutes ago. Please come right this way. The clerk starts to lead you through a back door, a light bulkhead lock, but freezes. A pallid man in a featureless gray uniform stands on the other side, a spot of gray on the darkness beyond. Mr. Loke, sir, the clerk stutters. I wasn't expecting, if I'd been told. The man, Mr. Loke, you presume, smiles blandly and says, I will show the captain the way. Loke simply stops paying attention to the clerk, shifting his attention to you. Still smiling, he nods encouragingly and turns to walk into the darkness beyond the portal. Follow. Mr. Loke leads you past rows of sealed storage units into a large loading bay. Something that smells of organic compounds is leaking. Still smiling blandly, Loke stops and with the wave of his hand unlocks a storage unit. He speaks softly to you. When she heard of this, Jarian told me she thought it was very funny. She wanted me to come and make sure you got what the Gargoyle asked Alyssa to make for you. His watery eyes stare at the storage unit. It must be a nice thing. Who are all these people? Or thanks, I think. Instead of answering, he gives you a respectful nod and says, Goodbye, and then walks away into the shadows of the warehouse. You shake your head and turn your attention to the storage unit. Inside, you find a single standard shipping crate. You motion the techs forward, and they approach with various handheld scanners. You are in no hurry to be the butt of another of Gargoyle's jokes. The lead tech starts reporting power source, anomalous neutrinos, and minor hyperwave phase distortion. The entire crew of technicians take an unconscious step back. The hyperwave phasing technology has a poor reputation, and it's never been known to fit in so small a package and remain stable. An hour later, as you are finishing your second hot drink in a nearby cafe, the techs give the all-clear through your datapad, concluding that as strange as the device is, seemingly a hand-built, one-off hyperwave transmitter of some kind, it should pose no immediate danger. You order it removed to your flagship. On the shuttle ride back to your fleet, you ponder tactics for inserting this device into the Aztlan hyperwave relay without being spotted by Hegemony Patrol. A small fast detachment could do it, or phase ships using their fields to lower sensor profile, or with a little luck you could find a quiet moment between patrol rotations. The intercom crackles, Captain, we've arrived. Okay. Go to Aztlan system. Okay. Well, that's the next step. Rakish woman, what do you want? Nope. Deliver the item? No. What do you need? Eldfeld? I'm not heading there right now. And I certainly don't have that much room for heavy machinery. Alright, we're leaving. We're leaving. And in our next episode, we're going to go to Galatia and get ready to head to Aztlan from there. So we're going to cash in our missions, hop into that gremlin, and go off to Aztlan to do some work. All right. As always, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.